Hey all, welcome back. I think today's going to be about bodywork really. And this is kind of going to be the top we're going with. More pale moon ebony. And I want to keep these knots in. That's why they're on the outsides, because loads of this middle bit's going to get routed out in it, you know. Got pickups and the trim and the neck pocket and everything, it's all going to disappear. Now the shape of the guitar, it's going to be something like this. This is my once. It's like a Steinberger, cheeseburger, whatever it's called. Yeah, this is the only template I could find. So this one's like a multi-scale thing, hence this shape here. But we'll worry about the shape afterwards. Yeah, I can. Once I get the trim, it's going to get the go-to 2-point trim. So once that's sort of fitted, then I can sort out the shape of the back and things. But my plan is to have try and keep the knots in these areas, sort of thing, you know, somewhere where they'll stay. And then I'm going to sort of route out some of the knots where they've got some stuff in to help stabilise them, some wax or glue or whatever it is. And it's going to get some gold resin. I think it's going to be this one. The light's not really showing it very well there because it's quite harsh with the way it comes in the shed here. I've got 3 different golds, but I think this one is the best. It's the most sort of goldy gold. So let's get gold resin in it. Because the customer is always right. I think it'll look quite smart actually. I think he's probably right enough. If you're going to use resin, I think gold will probably work quite well. Anyway, first job, I've been heating these up with a cloths iron and then clamping down the bench to get them nice and flat as I can. And I'm now going to plane the backs of them so I can get I'm hoping to get a nice sort of flattish surface for gluing, basically. That's the plan. Let's just do that then. Let's just get organised, get the planer set up. Probably find myself a sacrificial piece of wood as well that can go in front. Try and keep the snipe to a minimum. If everybody doesn't know these sort of planer machines, you get a bit of snipe at the front like that because it's a cartridge with a roller and then a cutter in the middle. And what happens when you put the wood in, the cartridge kind of tilts, you know. So it can often produce this little snipe, but so put a sacrificial piece of wood in the front. But yeah, that's about it really. Let's crack on, eh? Leather. Look at that now, nice and solid, all nice and flat on that one side, perfect. Let's see where we're at. We are down to about 49-ish, 49 to about 50-ish over this side still. So get this side flattened off. I need to take it down enough so that it's all smooth. I can get the top glued on and I can fit the whole thing back in the router sled to skim the top and then flip it over and skim the back down to whatever thickness I want the overall guitar body. So I will need to take off, I'll take at least 5mm anyway. That should do the trick. Get that down nicely. So looking at this, I need to take about 40 off. So almost 20 off each side. So that line should do the trick. That's about 17ish. A little bit thick at this end actually. I think I'll bring that line over a little bit. Better take off less. That's a good point actually. If I cut it down about here, that'll give me room to plane the rest. So do that. Do it right there. So if I turn you over, if we both sit like that, stick together there, through the bandsaw, get it in the vise, and then hand plane it. Let's do the trick nicely. Look at that, what a beautiful cap. Nice. Now, how did I have this? Was it this way? I think it was this way, wasn't it? Yes, I do believe it was. Yeah. Do 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 do. had a couple of little leaks, so I got this black bag together and put it around the whole thing with a parcel tape around it, which prevented it going everywhere. But yeah, I noticed them early and they weren't too bad. So now I'm just filing them down now, these little bits, because so that the thing can sit level in the router sled, so we can skim the top. So I'll just carry on with this, and I'll see you all in a minute. It's very rough, extremely rough. Sorry. You can see that line there? That's kind of where the neck heel area is going to be. So there's a lot of wood to remove out of there. And the back end, I think you can see that line just coming up there and stuff. Because obviously on the template, it's slanted at the back end because it's for a multi-scale. But I'm not doing that obviously. So I want to leave extra on here because it'll make it very stable for the router for doing the neck pocket. So I wanted that. And this back end, the scale line's about here somewhere at the moment. Back of the neck heel, somewhere about here. So I think I should get the neck pocket done. Then it's getting the 2-point trim, the go-to one. Get that done. And then figure out this back end, like do something. Don't know. If it was like it was a Floyd Rose or something, I would actually go in. So the Floyd's actually hanging off the back, so it has a similar look to it, to the thingamajigger. I can't remember the name of the Steinberger. That's it. Steinberg. That's what it is. Steinberg. Cheeseburger, something like that. Anyway, yeah. But I think with these trams, like the Fender style tram, it wouldn't work quite the same. So I don't know what to do yet. I'll have to figure that out. Anyway, yeah, I redid the resin, but I just altered the channels a bit and stuff, and I put more pigment in things. We'll see how it comes up at the end. But it's not meant to be like, blah. It's just a subtle thing. It's what he wanted. I don't know if I would have put resin on that though, because it is quite a, such an amazing looking piece of wood anyway. Yeah. Anyway, still got to thickness it down as well. It's massive at the moment. Thick as hell. Anyway, hope you enjoyed it. Feel free to like, comment as usual, and I'll see you all again real soon. Cheers!